Donate, show your support, help, give. These are words so common in our lives that we actually heard them in our class this semester from our friends Manu, Tanu, and Madeline. But why? Why donate? Why give? These words or phrases have a they kindly ask you to do one small act of kindness. But why donate and why give? As a beneficiary of a small act of kindness that was done many years ago, I'll be presenting my life story to you and showing the effects of small acts and encouraging you to do small acts of kindness today. According to Bill Barber, small acts of kindness, or mitzvahs as known by the Jews, include donating to food banks, cooking a meal to someone who doesn't know how to, donating money, listening to others, and sending thank you cards. Now that we understand what these gestures of kindness are, let's look at the effects and the subject and their recipient. According to Bargy, kindness is contagious. One small act of kindness can ripple throughout an entire company. Researchers at Cambridge University found that witnessing a kind act inspires altruistic behavior in the observer. She concludes that, unlike complex virtues like morality, integrity, kindness is not so hard to understand. We intrinsically have the knowledge of what kindness is. In the article, Elsie Pascal noted that performing kind acts, people feel good about themselves and ability to help others. Kind acts generate the feeling of positive reaction from both the recipient and the subject. They trigger gratitude and affection. In addition, kindness has been positively correlated with enhanced life satisfaction. A senior lecturer at the University of London designed an experiment to show the effects of kindness and novelty in life satisfaction. Volunteers were randomly asked to do acts of kindness, and as expected, it resulted in an increase of life satisfaction. According to Bargy in his article, Small Acts of Kindness, kindness has consequences that go far beyond warm feelings. Creating a kind culture in a workplace enhances engagement and creates and fosters relationships. Now that you have heard about the effects, I'm going to explain to you and show you my story. And in this story, I would like you to believe and understand, just like a single raindrop creates ripples on a river surface, a single act of kindness from one person to another can change our world. I was born in a small village in central Kenya. This village is so poverty-stricken. I started picking coffee when I was 4 years old, and we have no electricity, we have no running water, we could barely afford food. My parents worked in the coffee plantations, earning $2 a day. When I was school age, my mom and my grandmother sent me to school hoping for a better future for me and my family. They hoped for a better future for me against all odds. In 2007, a miracle happened. I was selected to feature in a documentary called The Small Act that tells a story about Hilda Back. Hilda Back is a lady from Sweden that sponsored Chris Mburu, a guy from my village, and after sponsoring him, he ended up in Harvard and started a foundation that sponsors kids to go to high school. I was given scholarship through this foundation and attended high school. For my family, the ability to attend high school was life-giving. High school changed my life's perspective. It converted my hopelessness into hopefulness. I began to dream of becoming a doctor, a pilot, owning a house with electricity and running water, and providing for my family so that we did not have to go to bed hungry. I no longer thought of myself as a coffee picker, just like everyone in my village. The Hildebuck Education Fund has currently 571 kids being sent to high school for 4 years. It costs more than $2,000 a year to go through the 4 years of high school. And earning $2, my mother and my grandmother could not have the ability to send me to high school. In 2014, my family received another miracle. Miss Hilda's act continued to ripple out. A lady from Wisconsin showed the movie A Small Act and decided to reach out to me and decided to sponsor me to come to Parkside. I began attending Parkside in September 2014. Linda's offer helped me to apply and get accepted here in Wisconsin. Because of Linda's generosity, I have experienced things that I have never dreamed about. I flew in a plane. I blew out birthday candles at my first birthday this past year, and I discovered that I love playing golf and watching falling snow. But what I value more than anything has been the gift of education, because I have seen the transformative power in my life. Not too long ago, I was just an ordinary village boy destined to have a village life as a coffee picker. That was my heritage. That was my future. But today, my horizons stretch wide, full of possibilities, and I'm still in awe of what each day has become for me. Today, as we leave for this winter break, I would like to encourage each one of you and everyone to go out there and do that one small act that is going to change the world. Thank you.